welcome back to another episode of Leointerviews. Today we have Kyle Skalisky with us and Wilder.
Skalisky.
Yeah. Hi, Leo. Thanks for having us. Wilder's just 6 years old, and he's very interested in how you got to do this. So, yeah, if you don't mind, Wilder, do you have anything for Leo before you go?
What's your favorite truck?
Truck?
Mm-hmm.
Like company brand?
Like they're just a truck.
Well, what do you like? What do you like, Wilder?
Combines.
Okay, you like combines. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really put in too much thought about, like, I guess, trucks, maybe, I guess, Ford F-150. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, a pickup truck that he likes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Any more questions for me?
Favorite animal.
Animal?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Gosh, this is a tough one. I have a lot of animals I like.
It sounds like some job interviews I've been in, the type of questions. So.
As many animals as you want.
Well, I like pandas and bred pandas, and also dogs, because dogs are fun. And I guess that's kind of it.
Yeah, he also, didn't you want to ask him what his favorite subject in school is?
What's your favorite subject in school?
History, math, and science.
Oh, good one.
What are yours?
Recess.
You like recess. Okay. That's a 6. You remember when you were 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
You got anything else? Anything else for Leo today, Wilder?
Favorite vegetable?
A favorite vegetable. You got a lot of.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Favorite vegetable. Dang. This is tough. This is actually really tough for me because I do like a lot of vegetables.
That's good.
So picking one is so hard.
Cucumber.
Oh, you like cucumbers. Okay.
I do like cucumbers as well.
Okay.
I feel like I've never been questioned. This might have to be one of my new questions. This is a hard one.
Yeah, that's how you probably were at 6. You throw a lot of curveballs. Yeah.
Oh man, I think. Oh my goodness, what else was there? Sorry, I'm just trying to think of everything that I like.
I like.
Sorry, I'm still just trying to figure out. Dang.
Yeah.
Hey, I might have to incorporate this. I didn't think a question could ever be this hard.
No, okay. Well, before he goes, you got a question for Wilder?
No, one more question.
Uh-oh.
Favorite hobbies.
Oh, your favorite hobbies.
Ooh, favorite hobbies. I gotta say playing soccer and chess.
Yeah.
Good one.
Good ones. Yeah, Wilder played soccer, but you haven't learned chess yet. I saw your interview on the chess with the chess master. That was pretty interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Wilder, we got to get you going. So why don't you say goodbye?
Oh, there is one thing I do want to say to Wilder.
Okay.
So I heard that you want to be a lot of different things when you grow up.
What do you want?
Logger.
Miner, construction worker, farmer.
Okay. So Wilder, I have some advice for you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Try and just mainly profession one job because doing all 4 at once is a really hard task. So try and even them out separately, okay?
Logger. I'd rather do a logger.
You want to be a logger? Okay,
So
yeah. We Montana, so I think there's a lot of logging here. So.
Okay. So try to mainly focus on that, and then you can do the other ones, and I guess your pastime. Okay.
So thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
You're
nice to
welcome.
meet you. Nice to.
Bye. Nice to meet you. I'm going
Bye,
now.
Wilder. Okay.
Thank you for having Wilder on, Leo.
Oh, of course. Well, I guess it's now on to main podcast here. I'm Leo, for most of you guys watching here. And we usually start off about, tell me about you.
Hi, yeah, I'm Kyle Skalisky, as you mentioned. I was a fighter pilot for 23 years in the Air Force, so I had a chance to travel the world and doing a lot of exciting things. After that, I was a test pilot and an executive in the aerospace industry, so did flight testing of new aircraft and new capabilities on airplanes. And now I stepped away from that to be a consultant and a coach and a keynote speaker to talk about my experiences and maybe help pass on some of those lessons I learned in my life to people that are interested. And most importantly, I did it too because I am a husband and my beautiful wife, Kyra, and our two little boys, Wilder, and he has a 4-year-old brother, Colt. And realized that, that at this point in my life, that's the most important thing. So being a husband and a father to those boys is my number one priority.
That's nice.
Thank you.
What's your biggest challenge and how did you overcome it?
There was a lot of difficult things, I guess, I did in my life just because of the career path that I had. But, usually the biggest challenges are those that you put in front of yourself, ones that are in your own mind, and you tend to block your own progress because you doubt yourself or you feel like you're an imposter and you don't deserve to be there. And so probably the biggest challenge and the ability to overcome was to overcome my own self-doubt and realize that I could do things that I wanted to do for myself, and I didn't always have to do things because other people wanted me to. It's important that you want and the ones that you care about and love, or your coworkers, your job. But in the end, you got to make your own choices. And I think that was my biggest challenge, is learning how to, take that control in my own life and make my own decisions for myself and not doubt myself.
Okay. What's the biggest piece of advice that you could give to someone right now?
Well, one thing that I wrote in my book and that I try to get out to people is that, you don't have to be a famous name to be successful. You don't have to be some, superstar, or you don't have to be somebody that everybody knows, but you can make a huge impact to people in your life by finding and working hard at being good at what you love to do. Find that thing that you're going to be really good at, or you're willing to work hard at to be good. And then don't worry so much about, how much money you're going to make doing it, because if you truly are at the top of the field at what you do, the money will take care of itself. And there's other ways to get compensation. It's not just the money. Obviously, we need that to live, and you need to have it to live the life you want. But more importantly, does it give you things to help you grow as a person? Travel and see the world, or meet people that you never thought you were going to meet. But then that isn't even enough, right? There's a lot of people who are really good at what they do, and they make a lot of money, but they're not very happy. And that's the third thing. You got to find something that really brings you joy and helps you. You wake up every day just ready to go, wanting to do that because that's what you were made to do. So that's probably the advice that I tell people is, find the thing that brings you joy and then go after it.
What's the biggest piece of financial advice that you could give to someone right now?
Well, I think maybe I answered it in the previous question, but that financial advice is it's not all about winning and losing, whether that's winning contracts and making money, because for every winner, there's a loser in there. And it's more about the process and knowing that you've prepared yourself to do the job right, that you prepared yourself to compete, that you've prepared yourself, to take, and those other things will take care of themselves. So I'm more into, hey, it's more about the process, and it's more about striving for perfection, which we never can get. But if you strive for perfection, you can get excellence, and with excellence, the money and finance will come. But then again, like I said, that if you're doing that and you're not happy doing it, then you should find something else to do. So, I've always found that the money takes care of itself if you do the other things that lead to, providing that money for you and your family.
Mm-hmm. What do you think makes someone strong on the inside?
That's a good question. And I think what makes you strong on the inside is realizing that you control yourself and your own emotions, your own thoughts, and that no matter what anybody else does to you, that you still are the one that gets to determine how you react to that and how you are. So, there's two parts that we have. We have our mind and what we do to learn and to pursue those things that we're passionate about. So we can control that. We can make sure we learn and pursue those things that we want to do. And then we have our heart, right? Or our soul and our heart, which, tells us that how we treat people. And in the end, it's all about the people, right? It's the people in your life, your family, your coworkers, your friends, your teammates. That is how you treat those people along the way, is what makes the difference for people who are successful and not successful, I think. So, being strong inside is creating that in your mind and in your heart, knowing that you're responsible for that, nobody else is, and ultimately nobody can take that away from you.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Very well said, by the way.
Thank
you. Well, before we start to soon wrap up, is there maybe a couple words that you would like to give to my viewers?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Oh, is there maybe a couple words that you would like to give to my viewers?
Well, I think we should get more viewers, and everybody should watch your podcast. I found them very interesting, and that you've had a wide array of guests on. And but no, I think that generally, for what I am trying to get the message out to people is that you, especially young people that might be listening to your podcast, is that you don't have to have all the answers in life. We all have a past, and we want to learn lessons from those past, but we need to let those things go in the end, because you can't change what has already happened. You obviously can learn from that, but then just let it go and don't let it define you. And we should all have goals for our future and where we want to be, but a lot of people get so focused on those goals that they don't ever take advantage of opportunities that are right in front of them right now that may give them a new experience that they didn't know happened. So have a goal, but be willing to take some detours along the way and explore and try some different things, because you might find that you want to change that goal, or that you become a better person, or that you learn things that will help you get to your goal that you didn't think was even available. So, have that goal, but more importantly, live in the moment, live today, and be present in every conversation, be present in school, be present in the activity that you're in, because you can control what's happening right now. You can't change the past. You don't know what's going to happen in the future, but if you live in the moment right now, and do your very best in every situation that you're in, then you'll find that I think you'll have a very successful life. So, that's probably my, the way I'm trying to live my life, and you learn along the way, and then we do that.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's really been a joy talking with you.
Well, yes, of course. But as always, we have our very big, bad, last and final question. Do you think you can handle it?
Uh-oh. I hope so. You got me scared now.
Are you sure? You sure?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Are you Coke or Dr. Pepper guy?
Oh boy, I like them both actually. So that's a hard one. But nowadays I do the Coke Zero and the Dr. Pepper Zero. But I will say that's a toss-up. That's a 50-50. That's kind of like the vegetable question for you. So I like them both.
Oh gosh. So, well, you have to pick one though.
You have to pick one. Okay, well I drink Coke Zero more. Yeah, Coke guy.
Okay. Coke is now up to 9 or 10 points. I would say 10, but I'm not too sure that's 10, so I can't count it as 10. But Coke needs one more point to win the race. If it's the first one to 10, Coke needs one more vote. It's so close to winning. Dr. Pepper, on the other hand, is, I want to say at like 7 or 8, 6 or 7, somewhere around that number of votes. So it looks like Coke is probably going to win this one. It's going to take a miracle for Dr. Pepper to make it come back.
Yeah.
But it looks like Coke is going to win.
Yeah, it's probably more popular, but you never know. As long as the game's still on, anybody can come back and win. That's why we play, right?
Yeah. Well, it was nice chatting with you.
Yeah, it was nice chatting with you as well. And
sorry, but before I always forget. Is there maybe a website or link where people can find out more about you?
Sure. Yeah, like I said, I have a company called Wild Sky Aerospace and Management Consulting, and so my website is Wild Sky with a W, like my son Wilder, so WYLDSKY-consulting.com. And I also have my book, which is A Sky Less Traveled, A Maverick Life of Leadership, Resilience, and the Pursuit of Purpose. It's available on Amazon, and it was an Amazon #1 bestseller, so I'm proud of that, and I think it has some good lessons in it. And my book will be coming out in about 2 months on audiobook as well, so it'll be available on all the different Spotify and Audible and other sites as well for the audiobook. But primarily wildsky-consulting.com, and I'm also on LinkedIn and Facebook for anybody interested.
Nice. Well, it was nice chatting with you.
All right. Enjoy your time in Toronto, and I hope we have a chance to meet in person someday.
Thanks. Guys, remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you guys get notified when I make a new video, like I always say. But until then, it was nice chatting with you.
All right. Thank you, Leo. See ya.
Bye.